All right, you got me that game. Let's run it back, though.
Okay, let's get to it.
Not one of my better games.
Oh, hey, we all have our off days. Hey, man, don't sweat it. If you want to hoop again, just say the word. I'm always looking to get a game in.
Got you.
Always.
All right, another season in the books. So now we got to figure out that off-season plan. You know what I mean?
Yep. And I already know what I want to work on.
Oh, yeah? Let me hear it then. Sounds good. Only thing left for you to do is put in that work.
Let's do it.
Let's get it then.
Good evening, everybody. What a treat we have for you tonight. FIBA quarterfinals action coming your way. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Brent Barry and Craig Anthony. And Brent, tonight we're treated to the United States going up against Greece.
Well, Greece has had their highs and their lows as a team unto themselves, but they always have talent, and this is going to be a great test for the U.S.
And Greg, it's win or go home now here in the quarterfinals. There is no room for error.
And we should see the game pick up in terms of intensity and physicality. The U.S. might be the favorites here, but anything can happen in a win-or-go-home situation.
And for a while, Brent, the Greek national team was as strong as any in Europe.
Yeah, they were. It's been a while, though. This was back in 2005 when they won the Euros, and they had a good group of young NBA players on that roster. They haven't found that level of success in about 20 years.
And over this past summer, MP getting involved with Team USA for the first time at the senior level.
And what an exciting moment that had to be for MP. He's put on the stars and stripes before with the youth teams, but it's a bit different when it's the senior squad.
So it's Greece now. Following the miss by MP, 5 on the clock. Here's Dimu. And the 3 off target. And so MP will bring it up for USA. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. LeBron kicks to MP. And it's blocked. You know, Greg, the one thing that successful international teams tend to have, multiple players who can switch and guard different positions.
The NBA has followed that suit lately as well, but it'll be key in this tournament. Whether you are in man-to-man or zone, not worrying about matchups after a pick and roll is a major advantage.
Here's MP. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Weissman the pass to MP. Outside for Curry. USA moving the ball around. USA with another miss. Here's Dimu. James defending. Dimu's shot is off. Here's MP. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. MP's got his second basket of the night.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Inside, here's Kristu, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now, here's MP. Up and in on the layup. MP's got 6.
Battling in the paint, MP not letting himself get pushed around.
Here's Dimu. Well, it was a long time ago, but Greece was one of the driving forces behind the creation of FIBA back in 1932.
Basketball's always been a big sport there, and they've had a few spells where the Greek professional league has been one of the best in Europe.
Here's Antetokounmpo, following the basket by MP. Durant kicks to MP. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And how about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
USA shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And both free throws good for MP.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside Curry. MP sets the screen for Curry. Shot on the wing, and the shot goes in.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. The quick look, no good that time. And over the years, we've seen some quality NBA players, Brent, come out of Greece.
Yeah, but Giannis Antetokounmpo, the first real superstar to come over from Greece. Nonetheless, they've medaled in the past, and certainly they remain a team to be reckoned with.
Now here's Giannis. Following the miss by MP. Good on the bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's MP. He's got 8. Knocked loose. 17-foot shot on the way. And he nails the jumper. And it's a tie ball game.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Greece with the rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Pass to Dimu. Here's Christou. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And though some people out there, Brent, still aren't that familiar with FIBA, it's actually been around for many decades.
Well, I had to look this stuff up, but established in 1932 with only 8 teams total. Now you have over 200 national teams that are competing. It's become a worldwide phenomenon, both the International Basketball Federation and, of course, basketball itself.
Here's Christou. Following the basket by MP. Christou, that's good. 9 points in the game so far.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And here's Wiseman. Still scoreless. Here's MP. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
The big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Catching up in the changes for USA. Carter, he's checked in for Wiseman. Colin Sexton comes in for James. And Shepard subbed in for Curry. Here's McCrease. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And Greece another 3.
Now the defense now better pay attention. If Giannis is hitting threes, those pickup points have to become higher.
MP passes to Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. For USA, they've been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. The first free throw is good.
Set.
The USA calls time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Here's Fasiliu. This one for three. Grease again cannot hit. MP passes to Carter. Outside for KD. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Durant's got 5 points so far.
And Durant doesn't need more than a click to get one off.
Pass to Giannis. Six on the shot clock. Grease needs to get a shot off here. Grease again cannot hit. And here is KD. Again, USA.
Well, with the skill and size to score from anywhere on the court, Durant produces huge numbers pretty much on a nightly basis.
Here's Iowanu. Still yet to score. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Greece.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And it's Grease's ball. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. James checked in for USA. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. As to Papathikis. Out to the right wing. Here's Dimu. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Carter sets the pick for MP. Takes the hit. MP still scores.
So good to see MP attacking with reckless abandon, just letting his game flow.
Here's Dimu. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Back to LeBron. With his first shot attempt, tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Milunas. Nothing on the board. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by LeBron. And here's James. He'll bring it up for USA. Trailing by 2. Here's MP. Grease with the rebound. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Giannis. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
Greece shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And so that's the end of the first half. Greece ahead, up by 6. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Welcome back, everyone, for what's sure to be an exciting second half of FIBA quarterfinals basketball. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting every...
Greece trails by 12. Pass to Macrease. Down low to the wing right side. Iowanu. No good on the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's MP. MP converting the top bucket.
A tenacious player. MP doesn't mind a little contact on the way up.
Ball's not loose and stolen by MP. That one goes in, and USA leads by 16. Giannis against James. Back to Antetokounmpo. Six to shoot. Oh, he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
That's some flashy stuff from Antetokounmpo. They're dicing up the D with the ball control.
Carter sets the pick for MP. And Basilio pulls it down.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fader on the way. Again, Greece good for two.
And I like that Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
MP with the bounce pass. Carter kicks to MP. Goes up at the stripe. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. MP's got 6 here in this quarter.
Effective use of the mid-range from MP, some old school in this kid's game.
Back to Antetokounmpo. They set the pick over LeBron. It's hauled in by USA. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. LeBron outside. Sexton on the wing. Pass to Boston. USA moves the ball around.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for USA.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce and a willingness to do that has paid off.
Pass to Dimu. And a miss there. On the triple. USA leading by 17. James finds MP. Wiseman with the ball. James the pass to Curry. Greece with a rebound. Here's Iowanu. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He hits the second from the line. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
Here he goes. And Wiseman sends it back. And Antetokounmpo slams it in. USA leading by 16. Left side, KD. Pass to MP. Curry kicks to KD. Outside Curry. Well, good with the triple. Greece trails by 16. On the wing, Giannis. He's covered by Wiseman. Antetokounmpo inside. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Curry deciding where to go with it. On the wing, MP. Back to Curry. Takes a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. And USA leads by 19.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. MP's shot is good.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
Timeout called. Greece.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Both teams will make substitutions. So it's Greece now. As to Papathikis. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. To the right side. Just 4 to shoot. Greece again cannot hit. On the wing, MP. Takes it inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Strong take from MP, giving the D no choice but to have to hack away.
Free throw good, MP. And Greece going with a whole new group out there. And both free throws good for MP.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. No good again that time. And so Powell will bring it up for USA. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Here's Christou. .51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's MP. Defense is right there. Good, nice job down low. Here's Dimu. Pass to Giannis. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And the shot goes down. Now USA with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's MP. Giannis grabs the miss. So no problem for USA as they get the win.
It's a nice.
Welcome, everyone, to our presentation of the FIBA semifinals. Get ready for some top-tier international basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. Tonight, the United States takes on the Boomers, the Australian national team.
The Boomers, known for their physicality, this team plays really hard. And the goal here for Australia is just to make things uncomfortable. For the Americans. Maybe a shot at the end.
Now here, Greg, in the semifinals of the tournament, both of these teams know they're one win away for playing for it all.
And the pressure is starting to tick up for both these nations. The U.S. expects to win, but they know this will be their toughest matchup to date.
You know, Greg, the one thing that successful international teams tend to have, multiple players who can switch and guard different positions.
The NBA has followed that suit lately as well, but it'll be key in this tournament. Whether you are in man-to-man or zone, not worrying about matchups after a pick and roll is a major advantage.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for USA. KD on the wing. Pass to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that three off. Beautiful shot.
Outside Irving. Over MP. A nice shot by Irving. One giant difference between FIBA and NBA rules. You only get, Greg, 5 fouls in international play.
Yeah, it's 6 in the NBA. The big difference to me, if you get 2 fouls before halftime, you're probably sitting the rest of the way.
And finished off by Wiseman.
And Wiseman just has that great rebounding range to be in there and make something happen for a second chance bucket.
Irving passes to Simmons. Count that one.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Carter, he's checked in for James Wiseman. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Durant kicks to MP. Into the lane. Nice defense from Giddey.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
MP's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Irving can't hit.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
KD with the bucket.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
And Australia winning bronze at the 2020 games in Tokyo. Well, we know that was a historic medal.
The first medal for Australia. Also the first country outside of Europe and the Americas to win a medal at the games. That Australian team beating Luka Doncic and Slovenia in the third-place matchup.
Now Giddey. Following the three-point attempt by MP. Floats it up for James. It's stolen by Green. Fast break Australia. It's hauled in by USA. Durant wide open. He fires. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. KD's got 5 minutes.
This is how quick off the draw Durant is. Great timing.
Giddey. Right side Green. Outside Irving. Bangs home the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the paint. Curry finds MP. USA moving the ball around. LeBron against Green. Shot clock at 6. James in the post. And stolen by Giddey. And Greg, the Australian team is nicknamed the Boomers, which, interestingly enough, is slang for male kangaroo.
That tracks. They certainly have the hops. Some great athletes on this team, as evidenced by how many of them reach the NBA. They're the FIBA opponent that everyone's a little leery of.
So it's USA now. Australia getting their last shot to go.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. He's fantastic at sensing when one of his guys has got some freedom.
Now here's Curry. In the corner, it's MP. And again, unable to change momentum here. MP's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. A nice shot by Irving.
And such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
LeBron passes to MP. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Australia.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
He's off on the first. The Australian team has been a fixture in international play, Brent, for a long time, and they've had their share of success.
Just not a shock here. We've seen a wave of talent come from Australia into the NBA, and not just in recent years, but for a few decades now.
Sexton, he's checked in for USA. Shepard comes in for MP. And he sinks the second. USA with some changes. Durant comes in for LeBron. And MP subbed in for Curry. Taylor's checked in for Australia. Irving comes in for Josh Giddey. Landale pass to Barnett. Here's Landale. Another shot. And it's sent back by PD.
Durant covering a lot of territory with his length.
Carter sets the pick for MP. There's the drive. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now Taylor, 5 points in the game. Outside Irving. 18 feet out. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And the master from the mid-range, you just assume Irving's going to drill that shot every time.
Pass to Carter. And here's MP for 3. Drops in the tray. MP's got the lead up to 5 now for USA. To the inside. Here's Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on MP.
You tried to guard Kyrie without fouling, and that is a challenge unto itself. So nimble with the ball and that shifty handle.
And he makes the first.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
James checked in for USA. Then for Australia. And Simmons, he's checked in for Jock Landale. And it's Green in for Taylor. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Durant with it. He's picked up by Irving. Wow, the athleticism of LeBron James.
Not the first, and certainly not the last time we'll see this. LeBron finding airspace.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Irving kicks to Green. Back to Irving. And it's Durant with the rebound. USA leading by 5. Here's MP. Pass to Shepard. And here is MP. Guarded by Green. KD a screen on Green. The drive by MP. MP converting the tough bucket.
The defense was just all over him, but MP just too strong down there.
Here is Daniels. Some nice ball movement by Australia. On its way from Irving for 2. And he gets the friendly spin. And that one drops. 16 points for Kyrie Irving. MP dishes to KD. Outside, Sexton. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And USA leads by 8.
Well, Sexton's confidence growing now, knocking it down from the three-point line. That's big.
Simmons, a screen on MP. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got 19 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Shepard. Back to MP. Durant with a screen on Irving. MP. Now Shepard. Another 3 for USA.
He's so dynamic with the ball. Durant showing his versatility with that dish.
Daniels with it. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Daniels has got his second bucket of the night.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
It's Durant on the wing. MP deciding where to go with it. Inside, MP gets it.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Tipped away and stolen by MP. Teardrop shot. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here is Irving. 19 points in the game. The 3. And it's KD with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to MP. KD sets the pick for MP. Misses in close.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Now, here's Green. Irving up top. Defended by Sexton. Irving can't hit. USA leading by 12. Over in the corner, Shepard. MP outside. Another miss by MP.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Pass to Simmons. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
It's Durant on the wing. Here's Shepard. Durant feeling it out a bit. Oh, KD buries the three. And so that brings the first half to a close. USA ahead. They lead by 13. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We're back from break now. The second half of this FIBA semifinal matchup just getting underway. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Giddey against Curry. Clock at 6. That shot is off. Australia trails by 13. Outside, Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now USA with it. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Here's Giddey. Misses the three. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for USA. MP with a screen on Giddey. Curry shot is off. Here's Australia. They push it up 4-on-3. Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by USA. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's MP. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 17 points for MP.
So good to see MP attacking with reckless abandon, just letting his game flow.
Irving for 3. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
James finds MP. Latrey. He doesn't hit that one. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by KD. Here's Green. And the rejection by MP.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Australia trails by 16. Pass to Irving. It's hauled in by MP. So it's USA now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Irving against Curry. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Irving with a clean look. Buries the 20-footer. Irving's got 24 points.
And this is how explosive Irving can be. Such a clever and versatile scorer.
Durant kicks to MP. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Giddey. Simmons a screen on Curry. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Giddey's got 9.
Nice recognition by Giddey to find a soft spot in the D.
Now, here's MP. It's Durant on the wing. Back to MP. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Right side Irving. Shoots from the corner. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. 26 points for him.
Zero hesitation. Irving was all set to go.
To the inside. Durant. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Shepard's checked in for MP. USA with some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wiseman. Colin Sexton comes in for LeBron. And MP subbed in for Curry. And here's Australia now. Here's Daniels. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
KD finds MP. From deep. Frames the three-pointer.
Solid execution by MP. It goes a long way when you master the pick and roll, especially early in your career.
Poked loose. Not going to go that time. And it's USA with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Welcome back to the final quarter of our 2K Sports broadcast of the FIBA semifinals. Here is Daniels. Irving for three. Boston grabs the miss. Shepard the pass to MP. Carter sets the pick for MP. Pass to Shepard. But off the mark.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Irving's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Australia. Shepard the pass to James. USA moving the ball around. Irving against MP. LeBron kicks to MP. USA with another miss. Australia trails by 16. Outside Irving. No good from outside. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
MP, no good. Here's Australia. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
All the officials are all over that.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for USA.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Norman Powell's checked in for USA. Josh Green's checked in for Australia. Now, here's MP. Here comes MP. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. MP's got 22 points.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. And USA making a change here. Weissman's checked in. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by USA. Boston's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Wiseman. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. Irving for 3. And another miss by Australia.
And it's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Powell. This is to MP. Wiseman sets a screen for MP. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Durant's checked in for USA. Curry comes in for Norman Powell. Australia trails by 19. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here's Irving. Taylor taking his time here. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Boston. MP outside. Elbow shot. Green with the rebound. Outside Irving. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Irving's got 35 in the game.
That's a shot that Kyrie's never going to pass up, and exactly the mindset that his team needs.
Here's MP. Got it. Good job in the low post. And USA leads by 16. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for Australia. And Wiseman sends it back.
And Wiseman using the length, swatting that one away.
MP outside. Wiseman sets a screen for MP. Basket counts.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And USA making a change here. James is checked in. Then for Australia, Simmons checked in for Jock Landale. Hampton comes in for Taylor. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Dyson Daniel. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Outside Irving. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by USA. MP with it. Defended by Giddey. MP with a screen on Irving. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Here's Wiseman. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, nice job by Wiseman to get some contact while in the act. Heady play.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Australia now. And here is Giddey. Pass to Green. To halt the run. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 5 assists in the game. KD on the wing. MP against Irving. MP passes to Durant. Over Hampton. And that one off the back of the rim and in. KD's got 21.
Now, this is the toughest shot, supposedly, in the NBA to get down. Durant's not having much of a problem from the mid-range.
Here's Hampton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on James Wiseman.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Now, here's MP. From 18 feet away, here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
And LeBron carving out position and converting on that opportunity.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth. MP against Irving. Outside, Green. Hampton kicks to Green. Now here's Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Simmons finds Giddey. His three-pointers off the mark. USA leading by 21. MP outside. Wiseman sets a screen for MP. Simmons with the defensive effort. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And that one drops for him. So it's USA now. The three. MP, no good. Knocks it loose. And stolen by MP. Outside Durant. Back to MP. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. And he lays it straight in. And USA leads by 21.
Yeah, I think the kids call that weight room points from MP.
Outside Irving. Lets it go from the wing. Wiseman with the rebound. MP outside. Lets the three fly. Off the mark. So no problem for USA as they get the win.
And what an important win for the
Hi, everyone. Welcome to this very special game we have for you tonight. We couldn't be more excited about getting this final game of the FIBA tournament underway. And at our table tonight, I'm alongside Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And I'm Kevin Harlan. Welcome, everyone. So, Brent, two of the strongest basketball nations in the world go at it. It's the U.S. against France.
Well, if youth development could be bottled up, I think a lot of Americans would be traveling to France to find it. I mean, they are a consistent threat, and the young players coming out of this country will be on display.
And, Greg, it comes down to this. One game, one chance to win it all.
I mean, most fans pick the U.S. to win, and they've lived up to the billing so far. But with the pressure so high here in the finals, they'll need to be at their best to earn a championship.
And, Brent, as we know, FIBA rules allow zone defenses.
Well, the fun one for teams that are constructed with space-eating guys in the paint is there's no 3 seconds in the key. So you can park a big man down there near the rim and really impact how it is that teams approach you on the offensive end.
And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. MP's got 5.
Good to see these kind of quick decisions from a young player. MP not wasting time on the J.
Hayes, bounce pass. Wembanyama. Right side. Here's Rupert. Wiseman with the rebound. And when you watch one of these FIBA games, Brent, they move so fast.
No doubt about it, Kevin. The game moves really, really fast. Fewer timeouts in international basketball, and these games have a great flow to them. That's why you got to stay on top of these runs and cut them off yourself at times. It's super fun to watch that.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Hayes sticking with his shot that time. Defense closing in around him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that one misses. And USA making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Now USA with it. MP outside. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the basket by Rupert. Hey, Brent, a lot of basketball talent is coming out of France. Wow.
Really an amazing time for French basketball. You think about these young players who are coming over, not just participating in the NBA, but now dominating the league. There's a bright golden future for France. And pounding the offensive glass, that's a winning strategy from LeBron, no shock.
Now, Wembanyama. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Salon. Here's Rupert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And Hayes showing off his athleticism.
And so, MP will bring it up for USA. Trailing by 2. Wiseman sets a screen for MP. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Pass to Hayes. Lets it go with the 3. And another 3 for France.
Hayes working off the ball. Some nifty footwork to get himself set up for the J.
No good. That puts him at 2 for 6. The first foreign player to win a Finals MVP, a Frenchman, the great Tony Parker.
Back in 07, Parker taking it home with the Spurs. Tony had such a huge influence on basketball in France. And since he exploded on the NBA scene, we've seen French players flood into the league.
MP from deep three-point land. Another miss by MP. Now here's Hayes, guarded closely. Shoots from the high post. Sexton grabs the board.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Shepard's checked in for USA. Koulibaly, he's checked in for France. Teams deciding to change it up. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And as the level of international play rises, France is one of the countries leading that charge. Brent, they have got some terrific talent.
No doubt they're becoming a powerhouse. In fact, I believe them to be one right now. Players like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw paved the way, but man, you look at the talent that France has on the court, the floodgates officially from France, they've opened up. We should see MP here a lot with how physical he plays the game.
And he's good on the second. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Chang. To the paint. Now here's Meladon. Here's LaRue. Hasn't made one yet. 3 on the clock. Here's Chang. And another miss by France. MP deciding where to go with it. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And France has possession. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Rupert. Out left to the wing. France moving it around. Lets it go. No good. From the wing. Right wing. MP outside. Pass to Boston. Back to MP. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
MP just flexing there on that finish, pushing through the defense.
For USA, they've only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Kevin Durant's checked in for Wendell Carter.
One shot.
Free throw good, MP.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
Here's Ntilikina, covered by MP.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For France, they've not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far. And that one falls for Ntilikina. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. LeBron passes to MP. Back to James. It's hauled in by France. Here's Salon. He has yet to score. Ntilikina looking it over. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. For 2. Here's MP. It's blocked. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And USA making a change here. Curry's checked in, and a switch here also for France. Martin's checked in for Frank Ntilikina. Here's MP. 9 points in the game so far. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Martin, the pass to Jang. Missed inside.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
KD, a screen on Martin. The drive by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
And France has possession. Trailing by 2. Over to the wing. Here's Salon. And another miss by France.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Shoots from the line. Another miss by MP. And for USA, they come in off a good outing against Australia. Inside. Here's Jang. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now, here's MP. 11 points in the game. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Martin. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, 3-ball. Wembanyama.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Curry finds MP. Can't cash in from close range. France leading by 3. Here's Koulibaly. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Martin against MP. And stolen by Jang. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Outside, Jang. Back to MP. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Drills it from outside. Shepard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, that was just a quick glance from KD. He looks at the defense and makes the play.
Pass to Wembanyama. In the corner, it's Jang. Five to shoot. And it's Durant with the rebound. So it's USA now, trailing by 2. MP finishes inside.
Battling in the paint, MP not letting himself get pushed around.
Outside, Martin. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Wembanyama. Covered by LeBron. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going.
The previous play is under review.
Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe
than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
MP has been leading the charge for USA. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And with the second half underway now, both of these teams vying to claim the final victory in this FIBA tournament. And here's Hayes. Pass to Rupert. Here's Salon. 6 to shoot. And here's Hayes. Here's Rupert. No good on the triple. James dishes to MP. Outside Curry. Again, USA.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Hayes with it. He has 7. Pass to Salon. Now Wembanyama. He's covered by Wiseman from 13, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
A 3 from MP. It's hauled in by France. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low, here's Salon. Yep, that one goes. And France leads by 2.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
MP outside. Oh, MP in the face of tough interior defense.
Solid execution by MP. It goes a long way when you master the pick and roll, especially early in your career.
Pass to Rizichet. And it's going to be out of bounds. France will have another go.
Steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by USA.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now, here's MP. He's got 15. Here's Salon, covered by LeBron. Here's Rupert. Pass to Wembanyama. Now Rizichet. France moving it around. And Hayes throws it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Wiseman sets a screen for MP. Oh, the rejection by Wembanyama. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. MP's shot is good. MP's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land. Wembanyama, a screen on Durant. Here's Rupert. Here's Wembanyama. And Wiseman sends it back. MP outside. Another miss by MP. And France has possession. Pass to Rupert. Here's Salon. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Now, here's MP. He's got 18. That one, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Hayes, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kevin Durant. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. And he can't get the first one. USA with some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Wiseman. Shepard comes in for Kevin Durant. And MP, he's subbed in for Stephen Curry. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. France trails by 4. Now, Koulibaly. He's got 9. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Koulibaly's got 11.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. USA ahead. They're up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And we're just 1 quarter away now from crowning a FIBA champion. You can feel the tension in the building. Pass to Chang. Here's Koulibaly. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
MP, no good. And here is France now, a 2-point game. Now, here's Melodon. Back to Koulibaly. 6 on the shot clock to take the lead. Connects from 3-point range. And France leads by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
MP, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Pass to Chang. Here's Melodon. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for France?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
So it's Nilikina who brings up the ball for France. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. On the wing, MP. Jang defending. MP showing the range.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Now, here's Meladon. From downtown, it's hauled in by USA. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. From 10 feet out, using his length inside. Durant.
You can't give Kevin Durant baskets, but certainly can't be that easy for him.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And Jang gets to Nilikina. Nails the baby hook.
Well, Nilikina can make some noise around the rim at that size.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Carter, the pass to MP. Carter sets the pick for MP. Great focus, MP.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pass to Meladon. Puts up a deep 3. Sexton grabs the board.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
France trails by 3. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
Durant, the pass to MP. Back to KD. MP outside. MP finds a gap. Shot up 2 there. MP's got 28.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
Now a timeout called by France. And USA with some changes. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. LeBron comes in for Colin Sexton. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Shepard. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Back to Hayes. Out to the right wing. Here's Solomon. Launches it. And another miss by France. MP inside. Hayes on him. France trails by 5. To the middle. Wembanyama down low. He's covered by Wiseman. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. MP dishes to Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Flying high and throwing it down with the line.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. You throw good, Wembanyama.
Well, he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
MP, no good.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
1:32 left here in the fourth quarter.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
In a moment, I'll quickly take a look at the offensive approach for USA.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long. Thus far, it's been
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Here's Salon, defended by Durant. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. No good. That would have tied it. Wembanyama has gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. There's 57 seconds left in the game. And that one hits back iron. Wembanyama has gone 4 of 11 tonight. It drops.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now a timeout called by France. .46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Inside. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Rizashea.
They had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
Tough trip for MP.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
Now a timeout called by France. Outside for Wembanyama. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And that's an intentional foul. And so they foul intentionally. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Pass to Rupert. And here's Hayes. Here's the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. They get Stephen Curry. So the first of 3 is good, and that brings them within 5. He makes the second free throw, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And no good on the third free throw, so he ends up going 2 of 3.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
And it's final. USA has done it. They are your FIBA champions.
And the road to victory has only gotten harder and harder over the years, but the U.S. still found a way to get it done.
And Brent, despite the higher level of competition, the U.S. still expected to win. And as you know, that can bring pressure.
Absolutely. They are the hunted, and they don't want to be the team that fell short. Got to feel some relief to have made it through and be the last team standing.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching our 2K Sports broadcast. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Give it up for my dog, MP.
A new year means new goals.
Yep, fresh start. Anything's possible.
Indeed it is. So let's talk about the team's overall outlook, and then we can drill in to your personal goals for the first half of the season. Sound good?
Sounds great. Let's do it.
Usually I start these meetings by telling you what we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But this time I'm going to tell you what we're going to do.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
We're going to be the first team to four-peat since your grandma was wearing diapers.
That's what I'm talking about, Cliff. Let's go, baby.
Is it all right if we move on to more practical concerns now that we finished celebrating before we even started doing the work?
Life is short, Brian. Lighten up a little bit.
Well, the season's short, too, and we got no time to waste.
All right. Fair enough. Let's talk about MP's first half goals.
You know the drill by now. Mm-hmm. We show you a list of goals. You pick the one you want to focus on for the first half of the season.
Been looking forward to this all off season, Coach.
Take a look. Let me know what you think.
All right, look. I want to win the NBA Cup.
So do all the top contenders.
Which is why we need to make it a priority. When we go into those playoffs, I want to have that psychological edge. And the NBA Cup gives us that.
Can't say I disagree. Solid choice, MP.
I'd love to see us working towards a common goal. Anything else you two would like to discuss?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, looking forward to getting after it. This is going to be a great season, y'all.
It's about game time. Bring the pain time.
There he is. MP about to put on a show in the desert. Show them how you shine.
There he is, our homegrown superstar. Always knew you'd be the face of the franchise one day, just didn't realize it would be so soon.
You did? I must have missed that.
Oh, come on. You know I called you a tremendous talent.
That's true.
Blew everyone's expectations out of the water, lofty as they may have been.
I appreciate that, Donna. Thank you.
Don't even mention it. Shall we start your interview? The reporter for 2K Tip-Off Mag is here, and he is ready when you are.
Any advice?
Do what you always do. Be yourself.
You've now won a championship as the undisputed best player on your team. Is it fair to say that you're the face of the franchise?
I think that it's fair to say. But a lot of people, they'll try to be humble when asked a question like that, but I feel like that's just evading responsibility.
How so?
I know what I mean to this team. I'm its leader, you know? And if I try to act like that I'm not, then I'm forcing that on someone else, and that's not fair to my teammates. And I know It might sound cocky, but being a leader, it means taking responsibility. And I'm the first guy that they look to when times are good or bad.
Do you think that your teammates look up to you?
I wouldn't put it that way. We're all grown men. We're all great players. I'm just the tip of the spear. But we need all of us to go where we need to go. And where we need to go is to the finals to win another championship for the people of our city.
Great job. Really well done.
Thank you.
All right, let's take some photos for the cover.
All right.
We were all very impressed with how you handled yourself on and off the court during postseason.
Who's we?
Oh, you know, folks upstairs.
Okay.
Everyone knew you were going to be a star. We just didn't realize it would be this soon.
I guess you guys knew it all along, huh?
We drafted you, didn't we? But you can't go too far catering to a rookie. It might upset the vets.
Okay, sure. That makes sense.
Like even now. We could have you alone on the cover, or we could include your teammates.
Okay. So are we doing a solo cover or a team cover?
It's complicated. I don't know. Obviously, we want to feature you. You're who the fans want to see.
Right.
But some people get sensitive.
Okay, so which one is it?
Well, frankly, you're the face of the franchise now, so it's kind of your call. We'll support you either way. Great choice. Team in. Hey guys, let's get in for a photo, all right? Danny?
Yep.
You ready?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it, man.
All right, see what you guys got.
Here we go.
Great. Let's do one more for backup.
All right.
Fantastic. We got everything we need.
Shaking MP.
All right, MP, ready to go get it? Catch you at halftime.
What's good, Donna?
MP, it's that time again.
Time for what?
We're taking the pictures for the giant banners outside of the stadium.
Again? Didn't we do that last summer?
Just pick a pose so we can be done with it, okay?
All right, all right. What are my choices?
Look out there, MP.
Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.
And the temperature is rising here already with the watch party in full swing. Hi, everyone. What a great night for some hoops. With and close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant. How aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, BA, you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that. Well, guys, you can't look at this team and not get into the topic of MP. He's been a very vocal and driving force for his squad, and he's made it known that he's got his sights set on winning the NBA Cup this season. And you gotta love how that just ramps up his teammates, the coaching staff, and even us at the broadcast table. But seriously, I'm gonna be looking at how tough each of these group stage games are for MP. He and his guys aren't the only team with their sights set on the NBA Cup this season. And here's Memphis' starting group. Bain and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. Marcus Smart out there with Griffin, and it's Edey in at center, filling out the middle. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Let's go with a three. And MP with the three. And Grant, it's now 3 titles for MP. He's making that a habit. Yeah, all signs pointing to greatness for MP. Winning big and delivering in fine fashion on the game's highest stage. The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. For 3. Oh, another miss by MP.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Griffin's shot is off.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Floyd, pass to MP. Puts it up from 15. The rebound by Edey. Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. There's a screen from deep. MP gets the 3-ball to go. MP's got 6. You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career. Griffin outside. Here's Smart. Kuminga against Bain. The 3 is up. The Warriors pull it in. This is the first they're seeing of Memphis. Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys. Back to Moody. Pass to MP. Lets it go from deep. He can't get it to go.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
He gets it in there. Smart has got his second bucket on the night. I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor. Outside Kuminga. MP, a screen on Bain. Kuminga against Bain. Kuminga's shot is off.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Smart. He shoots a 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Well, Smart can be streaky on his threes, but he's much more consistent when he lets it go from the corner.
Elbow shot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. MP's got his third basket on the night right there. Grant, thinking back to last season, MP with the three-peat.
The last time we saw someone three-peat, the Kobe Shaq Lakers of the early 2000s. And before them, you're talking Jordan's Bulls. Not bad company for MP.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Now here's Bane. Still no points. From downtown. Misses his fourth shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
MP's shot is good.
The motor of MP. This guy loves to win, loves to compete.
Here's Hansen doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Pass to Bane. Shoots over Wiggins. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bane, coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
Memphis leading. Fires for three. No luck on that one.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Wiggins from long range. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this.
1:44 left now in the first quarter. Jackson outside. Here's Edey. No points so far. Pass to Hansen. Here's Jackson. Moody defends. It's good.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic played really well. He picked up 29 points, and he did his work from both the floor and the free throw line. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Ryan?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Now here's MP. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Pass to Kessler. 6 to shoot. 4-3. The rebound by Jackson. And so Smart will bring it up for Memphis. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Jackson. Here's Bane. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, you know, Bane came into this league a terrific shooter. Now he's a terrific scorer. He can do it all.
Memphis shooting their first free throws here tonight. Free throw drops for Bane. Memphis making a switch here. And Bane drops them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Wiggins with it. From behind the arc. Marcus Smart has been leading the charge for the Grizzlies. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
James is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Then it's Obi Toppin. And it's Floyd in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Griffin. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here is James. 8 points in his last time out. The baseline J. Wiggins, no good. Memphis leading by 3. Pass to Hansen. Leonard with the ball. Griffin outside. Kicks it out to Isaac. Connects from downtown. Isaac's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And this is why so many love Isaac. Almost 7 feet tall, able to space the floor, too, with his three-point shot.
Pass to Wiggins. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Memphis making a switch here. Mann's checked in. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Floyd. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Yeah, Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Both shots good from the strike. Memphis leading by 4. Man, the pass to Little. Isaac outside. Pass to Man. Fires the 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Now James. No points yet. It's Wiggins on the wing. Back to James. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Hansen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hansen's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the deep...
Some changes for Memphis. Edie's checked in for Leonard. And it's Bain in for Little. Grizzlies lead by 4. Pass to Edie. Bain with it. Pounded by Wiggins. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's MP. 10 points for him. And it's blocked by Isaac. Here's Hansen. Now Isaac. Here's Hansen. Checked by James. Here's Hansen. Pass to Man. Clock at 6. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And the Warriors make some changes. Toppin comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Moody is subbed in for James. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Marcus Smart comes in for Man. Kessler passes to MP. Moody with it. Back to MP. Tipped. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
When asked about Desmond Bane, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bane said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Yeah, what a ferocious drive by Smart. Taking it straight to them and getting fouled.
Griffin, he's checked in for Memphis. And he sinks the second. Warriors trail by 5. Now Moody. Here's Floyd. MP right side. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Smart. Griffin right side. A foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And the Warriors making a switch here. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
This upcoming slate is a gut check for them. Good teams level up against good opponents. Bad teams crumble.
Either way, Shaq, I think this is a chance for them to improve, which often happens when you're exposed.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Grizzlies.
Their approach has been pretty straightforward. Attack.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 6. Well, MP has coming off quite the season, Grant, after earning the 3rd Finals MVP trophy of his career.
And that's something that very few players in the history of the game have accomplished. MP has to be proud of that. But we know him, and he's hungry for more.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Bane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. Griffin is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Edey in at the 5.
Well, Jackson Jr. can go over either shoulder. He can face up. He's a tough cover in there.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Kessler.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Edey. Here's Bane. Floyd pulls it in.
At some point, you need to know when to stop shooting. Just too many misses piling up for him.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
And for the very first time in his career, last season, MP cracks the All-NBA first team. That's a big deal, Grant.
Yo, no doubt. All-Star is nice, but when you're in that first 5, number 1 at your position, that is top of the line.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive young player.
The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Stolen by MP. Pass to Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins with the power game inside.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Smart passes to Bain. It's stolen by Kuminga. And here's the fast break. Here's MP. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Bain, the pass to Smart. Jackson outside. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity. On the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you...
For Memphis, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Smart. Hey, expanding his range. And Smart nails the triple.
Yeah, this is the beauty of Smart's game. He can make offense for others or himself.
And here's Moody. Now here's MP, defended by Smart. And there's the screen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Meeting the defense's challenge. That's really all you can ask of a young player like MP.
And both free throws good for MP. Memphis trailing here. Griffin outside. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Kuminga. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And there's Wiggins. That's good. On the assist by MP. Wiggins has got 4 points now in the quarter. Jackson outside. Outside Bain. Puts up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Here's Griffin on the take. And Griffin slams it in.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
Yeah, that's true.
Now here's MP. He's got 18. MP right through him.
And their defense has taken a turn for the worse here in the second half, allowing way too many easy looks.
Smart passes to Griffin. Pass to Jackson. Over Kuminga. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 8.
Well, from that 13, 15-foot range, Jackson is automatic. You can't give him those.
That one's good for 2.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Grizzlies trail by 3. Smart outside. Here's Edey. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Just 5 on the clock. Shot left block. And it's Memphis with another.
Well, this offense is so much better when Jackson moves the ball.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys. Maybe. Here's MP. 20 points for him. The kick out to Wiggins. It's stolen by Isaac. On the wing man. Here's Hansen. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Toppin with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Now here's MP. He's covered closely. Can't hit from the elbow. Memphis has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Man, the pass to Isaac. Now man. For the lead. Shot by Leonard, no good. Now here's Moody. He's guarded by man. They set the pick. And here's MP from outside. MP buries the triple.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hansen, covered by MP. There's 18 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Toppin with a steal. And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Golden State. Here's Hansen. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Make no mistake, that's a big-time 3. They've narrowed this lead, and we'll see if they can keep the momentum here.
MP getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us. As we get ready for the fourth, they've got James. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Toppin. Then it's MP, and it's Hall in at the 5. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's MP. They set the pick. MP with a step. Oh, solid D from Leonard.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Little, no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Pass to Toppin. MP outside. And they'll get another chance. Wiggins for 3. That one is cash from Wiggins.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And the foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th. getting into the danger area now. He's going to have to be a little more cautious down the stretch.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Warriors. To the paint. Here's Mann. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Your young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And following that, the number of second-chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. MP, the pass to Toppin. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. MP shot is off.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Pass to Hansen. Back to Mann. Isaac with a screen on MP. And he lays it up and in.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Johnson on the wing. MP outside. Shoots. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be... sitting next to me.
Here's Hansen. Pass to Mann. 5 to shoot to take the lead. The rebound by Hall. Golden State has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. There's a screen by Toppin. MP shot is off.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Here's Hansen. Got a hand on it. Toppin finds MP. Oh, MP gets it through the tight D inside.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game. And he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. A line change here from Memphis gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Kuminga. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. From deep, Bain. Warriors with the rebound. Left side, Kuminga. MP, the pass to Kessler. Back to MP. Kessler, a screen on Griffin. He got a piece of it. And here's Smart. Pass to Edey. Bain surveying the D. Fires the 3. Counted from distance.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Now here's MP. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 5 rebounds in the game. From deep, Bain. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kessler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kessler a screen. Getting it down inside. MP.
A complete lack of intimidation. MP proving he can be that guy.
Smart finds Bain. Jackson with a screen on Kuminga. Inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First free throw is good.
Well, the son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. plays the game with great instincts, particularly on the defensive end. You can see he learned the game growing up. Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. The drive by MP.
And MP's team needed that one. Nice poise right there.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Now here's Bain. Shoots over Kuminga. Bain, no good. The Warriors lead by 3. Down low. Here's Floyd. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Outside Bain. Pass to Edey. Griffin outside. Launches a 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Here's Bain. Moving in. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to go on Moses Moody. State has gone 7 for 17 from 3-point range so far in this matchup. And he buries it.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Smart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on MP.
Well, Smart is known as a very physical player. You almost think he welcomes getting hit while shooting.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. So Smart nails them both.
Look, every trip to the line counts, but getting all of these was extra important.
Here's MP. Kessler passes to MP. Here's Kuminga.
Yes! Great read by MP, showing he has a sense for when someone is open.
The 3 from Bain. The rebound by Moody.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Here's Bain. Oh, no good! And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And now we've got an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Big moment for the young MP.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great composure there. Conley knocks them down to put this game out of reach. Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. And so the Warriors take the win. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business. Good win. Let's keep it going. It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
MP's about to tear
Get
it up.
ready to light it up tonight.
Moments from now at Chase. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our broadcast with a twist on tonight's game. It'll count. How does the development, Greg, of role players affect the team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, and that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical.
Well, for MP, winning the NBA Cup has been a point of emphasis for him. And tonight's game is huge to reach that goal.
It is, and I'll say this. Every game in the Cup is a big one. Remember, just 4 teams in each conference advance, so you cannot afford multiple losses. MP will need to be on his A game every game to win it all.
You know, you look at what MP has achieved in his career so far. GA, he ranks up there with some of the best to ever play.
And you can put MP's numbers and hardware up with a number of other legends, and he holds up just fine, thank you. Just incredible what this man has done in his career to this point. Hard to argue. He's not one of the very best to ever do it.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Then it's Okoro. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Strother in at the 2. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Kerr. Dave, what do you have to say?
Now, I asked him if he has any plan for dealing with the multi-time MVP, Nikola Jokic. He said it's all about balance. If you defend Jokic too aggressively, he'll just kick it out to other guys too softly, and he'll kill you inside. So balance is the key. Sounds like a tough balancing act to pull off, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer, and Clark, he has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the 3, he's got all of those.
Gordon with the screen for Okoro. Sinks the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Moody. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Okoro. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Okoro's got 6.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Out to the wing. Moody the pass to floor. Golden State moving it around. On the wing, MP. They set the screen. Just tried to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The Nuggets trail by 7. Wide open look here for Murray. Offline with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's MP. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in.
You know, it's pretty clear. MP is a special, talented player with tremendous upside.
Here's Kolek, covered by MP. And the basket by Gordon.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Kessler passes to MP. Back to Kessler. Here's the 3. Kuminga, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Kolek, covered by MP. And that one's good. Kolek.
This is exactly what an MVP candidate looks like. Jokic can carry the team, yet totally unselfish.
Outside, Kuminga. Hands it from downtown.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
NP passes to Kessler.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And now, joining us on the line, Shams Charania with a recent development. Shams, what's the latest?
Thanks, Kevin. Even though it's still early in the season, the Pistons are already making moves. They've made an aggressive move to bring in Mitchell Robinson. He can protect them. And Pete.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And here is Bouknight. He's got 5. Simmons with it. From 10 feet out. Kolek, no good.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
So on the floor for Denver. They've got Simmons. He's out there with Okoro. Ben Simmons is out there with Bouknight. And it's Kolek in at point guard. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, one of the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself.
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition, but the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic, and things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Brooklyn put on a show. He ended up with 28 points, and he also did a good job of creating for others, getting them the ball in position to score. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. You're looking to follow that up tonight, guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And the Warriors making a change here. Paul's checked in.
No hesitation at all there. MP rolls up with confidence.
And the call will be against Bronny James. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Pass to Kolek. Simmons inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now that we're around the midway point of this NBA Cup stage, here's a look at how the standings are shaping up.
Yeah, it's been a really fun tournament to watch, especially when you see just how much the fans get into it. And we've still got a number of games to go.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Golden State. Kuminga comes in for Toppin. And then for Denver, Jokic has checked in for Bouknight. And Gordon subbed in for Okiki. Wiggins dishes to MP. Clock at 6. MP sets the screen for James. Puts it up. And it's Wiggins missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about it. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing, and horses apparently one of his other passions for sure.
Pass to Jokic. Now Gordon. From the baseline. And another shot. And it's sent back by Kessler. And they're able to recover. Gordon with a screen on James. Kolek, no good. The Warriors lead it. MP finds James. Kessler setting the pick for James. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Kolek. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Over Kessler. Another miss by Jokic. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Brooklyn Nets.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
To the middle, here's MP. MP rattling the rim.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And some changes here for the Warriors. Floyd comes in for Wiggins. And it's Moses Moody in for James. Here's Gordon. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. To the paint. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
MP against Murray. Kicks it out to MP. A minute 50 left in the second quarter. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Jokic passes to Murray. Okoro wide open. He fires. And another miss by Denver. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've led by as many as 11 points. MP sets the screen for Kuminga. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his third assist on the night. For three, Murray. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Kuminga the pass to MP. Good defense by Jokic.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
For three, Murray. Another three for Denver.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Floyd passes to MP. Golden State moving it around. Here's Kessler. A shot off that time. Good defense by Jokic. Denver's gone 4 of 7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. Murray, no good. Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
Boy, this team needs to keep getting the rock to MP. He's been feeling it all night.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Now Murray. Fires for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Warriors on top, leading by 3. And we'll be back with you right after this.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually, I'd say it's too soon to tell much. But right now, they're balling.
The talent on display is undeniable. The endurance part, though, open question.
And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight.
And that's all for us. Now
and if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Jonathan Kuminga out there with Floyd. Then there's Moses Moody. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's MP in at the point guard position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. There's the triple. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket for Murray.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. Second, the Warriors.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
And both free throws good for MP.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
To the wing right side. Back to Murray. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. MP outside. And dunk by MP.
Excellent play by MP at the rack. You got to take that risk every now and then.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Floyd passes to Kuminga. Shoots a fader. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Kuminga's got 7.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Murray, no good.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
MP deciding where to go with it. On the wing, MP fires the 3. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Murray for three. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Floyd passes to MP. There's the pick. Rebound by the Nuggets.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Shoots from 12. Misses off the right eye. Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Moody. Six to shoot. Sinks the 15-footer. 9 points in the game so far.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that point.
Here's Murray. And the rejection by MP. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Pass to Moody. Off target with the jump hook.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Kuminga the pass to MP. Golden State moving the ball around. Took him no time at all on that one. And it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pass to Strother. Good on the three-point shot. Strother's got 5 points so far.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Moody finds MP. Kessler a screen on Murray. Here's MP. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. And when he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game.
Murray, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Kessler in the post. He's covered by Murray. MP outside. Left side, Kuminga. MP with a screen on Jokic. And it goes down 2 points. Kuminga's got 4 points this quarter.
MP keeping his teammates engaged.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Different look here for the Warriors. Hall's checked in for Walker Kessler. He's checked in for Golden State. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Simmons. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts, a scorching 88%.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
So on the floor for Denver, Simmons is out there with Simmons. And it's Holmes in at the small forward position. 2 points, that one goes.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Simmons. Simmons trying to get open. Rebounded by Hall.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Here's Moody, and another basket for Golden State.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Murray finds Gordon. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Wiggins with the block.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender postage.
Floyd's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Okoro's checked in for Denver. MP kicks to Kuminga. Back to MP. Off target with his 3. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Okoro passes to Murray. It's stolen by Kuminga. Kessler with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Kuminga gets it to go from beyond the arc. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this game.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding. Certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a 3rd win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying...
Great win tonight, MP.